Hey guys, before the episode starts, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. We really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we mean good.
Do they not care how we feel?
I don't think that's what they mean.
Oh, whatever. We mean good. We do. We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good. I do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
You already know the deal, everybody. Welcome to another episode. We're not going to say what the episode's called. Just kidding. It's We Mean Good. I'm here, Isaac Amargo, whatever you want to call me, and our good Italian mangianing animal, Sabino. And it's another, another day. But it's not just like any day. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
Sean Levels. Oh my God!
Cannot
Welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here. Hope
Hell
to be
yeah.
here more often.
Fuck yeah.
Our fellow Asylum Studios.
Yeah. Well,
Fellow.
he's our leader.
He's our leader.
He's one of our leaders.
Yeah, he is actually one of our leaders.
He's the one that graced us with our jobs. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I was intimidated by him, and he's an intimidating man.
That's hilarious.
He is, but he's very awesome though. Once
guys
you
are
once
awesome.
you
Oh, thanks, man.
gain his trust, he's a nice, loving man. For real, you're a fucking awesome
He
person,
puts
Sean.
you on some
Thank you.
burrito spots.
Yo, which we're gatekeeping that shit. Like,
Yeah.
he put me on, and that's it. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
from here, it's not passing the lineage.
yeah.
Right.
So yeah, man, let's get into it. Like, well, first, how was?
What year were you born?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I was born in 57. No, I was born in 1998.
You know what's crazy?
I was gonna say, damn.
You know what's crazy? Not that you look 57. Or whatever. No.
Yes, in your hair.
It's like 70, I guess that would be. 57. You were born 57. Like what?
Dude,
70?
real quick. One of the episodes, I had something in my mustache, and for half the episode, it was just on there, and you didn't tell me anything, and I watched.
I don't.
I just wanted to point that out because that's such a scumbag move.
I don't watch.
Fuck you.
I don't watch your lips the whole time we talk. I don't go like, wow.
It was big.
It was what was it? What episode? Was
I don't know. It was the last one, the one that you edited.
Oh,
Bastard.
shit, I was half asleep editing that.
Thanks.
So sorry.
So,
So yeah, like I was saying, you don't look like you're like 70 years old, but weirdly enough, I've met little black dudes
That are like
that their age is like
super ambiguous.
ambiguous as fuck. Like, damn, I don't have the video. The video's on my phone, but there's this guy that
Can I find it?
on Walmart. And maybe I don't know. It is kind of like niche. It was on TikTok. It's like a little dude. He was at Walmart and he was just making a TikTok of him eating like I don't even know what the fuck he was eating, like a sandwich or something in the break room. And then he had a fucking little like bottle of I don't know, I think it was Hennessy. And he just started drinking that to the face at work
Oh, so he looked young, but then he broke out a bottle of Hennessy?
He looked like he had a baby face, but then also weirdly enough like 60 years old. You don't look like that, but I've met people. What the hell is that?
Sorry. Listen, don't pay attention to that.
Learning photography.
I thought it was Justin Timberlake straight up.
I thought it was him too.
I'm playing.
Clearly.
What are you playing?
I was trying to find what you were saying,
That's
but
funny.
Like, what's his name? Gary Oldman. No, that's
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Gary Oldman also has an ambiguous.
no, Gary Oldman looks kind of like an old man. Yeah, Gary Oldman.
That's funny.
I mean, when he was younger, he looked old.
I think the oldest I've gotten has been like 40. And somebody
Damn.
thought I was
Somebody
40.
told you were 40.
Because
Nah.
when I don't cut my hair, I get a little more bummy, and like
Okay.
bumminess adds age, So
get
like
you,
I went to like a cool 40.
I got somebody had said that because there was a point where like just recently, like a year ago, when I get bummy, my beard gets all scraggly, but also like patchy.
Yeah, especially
hair.
with the patchy shit that you have.
Yeah, fuck you. I know. This shit's growing in, alright?
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
struggling. My indigenous roots are like trying to fight off the hair. But yeah, I've gotten like, oh, you look like 30 something. And I'm like 30.
I think I was getting that when I had my beard.
Yeah.
So I think the beard definitely adds age.
The beard adds age.
You know, the worst that I've gotten that actually made me like, oh shit, was like my actual age, because I was in a session with, they had to have been like 17 or whatever.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you, 25? And you're like...
You're like...
No, it was... Oh my god.
I am.
Like, they're like, oh, so how old are you? I was like, oh yeah, I'm 25. And
they're like, damn!
Right, they're like, right, like the
Like the Kevin Hart?
Yeah, no, they...
I'm 50? Damn!
I mean, that's fine.
Why'd you say it like that?
Right? They hit me with the... So, do you have like a wife and kids? And I was like, oh no. I was like, you know, they were like, oh, so... You just don't want any kids? And then I was like, no.
Bro, like, not like you're 30.
Right.
Like, the cutoff time for that is like 40-something.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. What's the oldest you guys would have kids?
Do you have a wife and kids? The oldest, I think, I'll be pushing 40.
Yeah.
I don't want him to call this one.
I don't want to go past 40 and have kids, just because that's like a really big gap, and I want to be able to be relatively young and enjoy shit with my kids.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you know what I mean?
Because I have an uncle, or I guess my dad has an uncle, that he had, like, I have a cousin, which is crazy because his dad, my cousin, his dad, is like, he had him when he was like 60-something.
Fuck.
And my cousin, I guess, in the reverse of that he had a kid when he, like, straight out of high school.
Oh.
That's pretty wild. So...
Koki's asking if guava and cheese is good. Like, it's the guava and cheese, that's usually a pretty good mix.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, so, that's kind of a crazy reverse. Let's get into it. One of the most pressing things that I wanted to ask you, that I've always had in my mind, but I knew we were going to have you on the podcast one day, was what's up with your ad-lib of, like, what is that? It always intrigued me.
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
It is.
Can you do it? Oh yeah. Okay.
That always intrigued me.
that-
Like, I was in a session with him or whatever, and he started doing like and I'm like, that's so interesting. And that's for every song, and I'm like, okay, that's like an iconic.
It's like your staple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a staple
Okay.
sound.
It started out like, because I wanted to emulate, like, when I was younger, there's a lot of like theming around my music, and there still is.
Okay.
But a big thing of it was the influence of like anime and comics and stuff like that. So I had this whole hero concept going on within the storyline. Like, I have like Level, Dreamer, and Star, 3 different characters, like, in all of my music in general. Yeah.
How come I've never seen Sean Dreamer
Yeah, I've never.
and Sean Star? We've only seen Level. We've
Level,
seen
yeah.
Oh, and Sean is another individual character, and then he becomes like
Sean Level.
Right. They're all different aspects of myself and stuff.
That's
So,
fucking awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah, you know.
Wow.
I
Well, I'm
try
glad
to-
I'm learning this on the podcast.
I try to separate them, and one of the things was like being a hero was one of their roles at the time. So I was doing like to kind of emulate like the cape kind of going by.
That's
And,
hard.
like-
Yo, so there's like lore behind
There's
it.
actual reasons why. Because I
Yeah.
figured there was a reason, but that's more of an in-depth reason. That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
eventually
awesome.
it became that I'm like my own hero.
Okay.
So all my songs now kind of have like the behind it, because like I'm coming in and like doing my thing. So yeah.
Dope. Holy shit.
So do you do that like multiple times throughout the song, or is there like certain parts where you implement it for it to be like the entrance?
I usually do it before I come in, like especially during features. Like I'll do it like at the end.
That's
of their
so
part.
sick.
Yeah, you know, I like it to be like the Lil Wayne lighter flick, like the you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I wanted to have that same level of like, oh, it's
Sean,
levels, you know,
yeah, levels coming in. Oh, that's
Right.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's super dope.
Thank you.
Cape flying in.
When did you start doing music?
I started doing music in 2015, but I started writing poetry in like 2011, 2010. And I wrote the poetry in a hip hop sense, like it was kind of like a cappella, basically.
Dope.
And so then I was like, I don't see any poets that are like financially stable.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't I convert this to music? If I'm gonna go like a relatively shaky path, I might as well take a more secure, relatively shaky path.
Yeah. Music is a much easier route.
Yeah.
You know, respectively
Yeah.
to fucking poetry itself.
Compared to poetry.
Right. When did you guys start rapping?
Wow, this guy's asking me questions. No, You want to start first, or
Sure, I could say. So, I started my interest in making music was probably like middle school. In middle school, like, I was heavy on the Eminem stuff, and then, like, soon after that, heavy on the Odd Future shit. And I was just like, yo, like, this is awesome.
He used to walk around with like tall ass Odd Future socks, like high,
Like, everybody would be on, like, whatever wave was the wave.
like Drake.
And then I was wearing the high Odd Future golf wing red, blue, and yellow socks, the Goblin hoodie, the Supreme hat, and, like, people would make fun of me, but I never really gave a fuck. Like,
I don't even know why. I mean, I guess that's now the style too, which is funny.
now,
Yeah.
but back then,
Yeah.
people love Tyler now, but back then,
Exactly.
I was like a fucking weirdo for listening to it. But going back, so, like, yeah, I would just try to write, and it sucked, but I kept doing it, and then I made a group with a friend, like, trying to be an Odd Future type, and then we both sucked, so we never really progressed.
Kicked me out of that group.
Yeah, I had him.
You even had Diego in the group.
Yeah, and then I kicked him out because he was annoying.
No,
I love you. I love you so much.
I don't think it's annoying. I just think I couldn't control my autism or my whatever I have.
Maybe.
And it's, I don't know. I just really like to talk as well, I guess. I don't know. Rambling on like I do still today.
But yeah, so, and I learned.
And
to
he
cope with
also has, you know, sad like, you know, troubled past as a child.
So yeah, so I did that. Then me and him were really bad. The kid that I did the group with, so we never really progressed. And then I kept going regardless. And then in high school, I met Fuck It. And then he wasn't really recording music. And then we came together. And then from there, he was much better than me. Although he never really rapped, he would always freestyle. And then my progression went up because I was around people that were better. So I was just learning instead of staying stagnant with somebody that was on my same exact level.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right.
Pretty much the same with me.
Yeah, I put him on to his whole thing and who he is.
Shut up. Like you definitely did give me the means to do it. So I appreciate it. Love you, man. So yeah, I always I don't know. My mom put me onto fucking like Ludacris and shit. Ludacris was like my favorite rapper for like a long time as a kid. And then I listened to Ice Cube, and between Ice Cube and Ludacris wasn't that huge. But like as soon as I heard Today's a Good Day, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This is like insane. My mind was blown. And then yeah, I always wanted like the way I used to rap, or like because there's some songs that like because I did one with Nathan that we rapped on.
I remember that on the phone.
Yeah, just we both had a fucking beat playing on like a speaker on the side, and have the phone there in like my fucking living room. You know where we played dominoes that one time, like in yeah, like just like kind of the kitchen / nook whatever area. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. And we were just like pretty much punching in the same time, but we wrote a whole shitty ass like it was shitty, but like definitely the influence is there. So I didn't start actually recording music, actual, until like high school, like because I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have whatever. And
then you started hanging out here.
Yeah, and my parents never like. I always tell my parents like I wanted to do music, and they kind of like brush it off like whatever, like you know, classic you know, immigrant parents that think that art and shit like that is gay or whatever. So,
Right.
No, just not gay, but you know, like
not achievable.
Not a legitimate path.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like not a real job. That's what I always hear. Like that's not a real job. So you know, killing my dreams before they even started. But I said fuck that, and I think I progressed pretty well from there.
Fuck yeah, definitely have.
You guys talking about groups makes me. So I used to, around 2015, I joined the poetry club. Right.
Okay.
I was friends with someone that I won't mention because we're not friends anymore. But I was friends with someone that was like, you should join the poetry club, and he was telling me that for a while, but I was like, not really. And then I liked this girl. Yeah, I was, but then I liked this girl. And
when you add a girl into it,
right,
then
it
it's
changed
different.
The whole equation.
Yeah,
come on.
She joined the poetry club, and I joined the next day.
And your boy's like,
he's like,
right.
Sean? And you're like, yo.
Yeah, I fucking love this shit,
love
bro.
poetry. What the fuck do you mean, dog? That's my shit.
Right, you know? I was like, I live this. I die.
You're like, didn't I put you on? Didn't I put you on to this?
Didn't I tell you about fucking this guy? Damn, I forgot the fucking name. Whatever, go ahead.
Right, I started gatekeeping. No, I joined and then I was like I had already been doing poetry, so I was one of the better poets there. Me and him were two of the better poets there. But at the time, that was my first time being around other people who were like writing like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super, not just supportive, but it was also like we were all building off of each other. And there were so many of us that even if their skills were a little bit lower, we were close enough relatively, and there was so much different talent that we could always pick something up from each other.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did Louder Than a Bomb in 2016, which is this big poetry competition for all the high schools in the given school.
No way,
district.
I didn't know all this.
I heard about
Yeah.
that like little competition, but I don't know. I mean, I wasn't in the poetry club.
Yeah, but I didn't know all this about you.
I didn't know
yeah.
that
That's
at
cool
all,
as fuck.
Yeah, I did Louder Than a Bomb, and that was like a really significant moment in my life because it changed like the way that I looked at everything. It was literally like a tournament arc from any given anime or whatever.
Oh,
It was like
fuck.
people are going on and we're doing all this practice. I have to memorize this thing I wrote. I was 17 at the time. I wrote this thing called 17. One of the deepest things I wrote at that time. And then I was like, I had to practice to not, to know without the words. I remember us going to the house and us spiking the Kool-Aid with some liquor because my friends' parents weren't home, and then I had just started smoking weed, but I wasn't consistent. This was once every few months now, so
Yeah.
I think I had smoked a little bit. It was a time. So and then I go on stage and I got straight 10s, or I got I think 2 10s and a 9.
Hell
right?
yeah.
I spoken word in my heart.
You see,
out.
weed helps, guys. Weed's good for you.
Dude, that is crazy. Do you have
No,
those
that's-
poems and
that's
shit?
awesome.
I'm super
do,
interested
actually. Yeah,
in hearing those.
Do you have anything memorized?
Not anymore. I have the videos though.
Do you have a
Yeah.
profound line that you think of?
I said, what did I say?
Was there snapping?
Yeah, there's a lot of snapping involved. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember. And I have the poem on my Android too, so I
Fuck.
can't even.
Well, when you do get it, I'm
Yeah,
super
for
interested
sure.
in that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Whenever I'm on here again, I'll bring my Android specifically so I can say a line from it or
Hell yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
That's super cool. What the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I used to do so yeah, I was doing that, and then I remember we got past the first round, we went to the second round, and my homeboy, the same one who was trying to get me in, he was the leader of the club too. He had practiced the poem, and he used to make a lot of really impulsive decisions. So right before he goes on, he decides, I want to do this other one that he hasn't practiced at all. So he bombs it. As a result, we all lose. And
No
that was-
way.
Yeah, and that was a really, really big moment. That changed the relationships with everybody, the dynamics, everything.
Because of what he did.
Yeah, and then eventually we kind of split off into a smaller group of the most talented people in the thing. And he was part of it too still, because he was one of them.
More talented.
Yeah, the gap started to grow though, so that's why we had to separate. And then eventually,
Damn.
not to toot my own horn, but I became
The
guess,
guy.
Right, I kind of became an outlier comparatively speaking. Not to say that they weren't they were definitely doing their thing, but it
Yeah.
was beyond just rap skill. It was the
Yeah.
drive to do it.
Yeah.
At first, all of us, if anything, I was less oriented towards I'm gonna do this as a career. I was
Yeah, you didn't strive for it as much, but you were good at it.
Yeah.
right, and I was also more I'll get a job and fund this through the job, as opposed to this will be a career that
Yeah.
I'll make in general.
Okay.
But then, as time went on, I was I gotta deal with my manager, which is a whole other thing, but I gotta deal with the manager at the time. He's no longer managing me. And there was more opportunities. I met some of Jay-Z's producers. I did
shit.
a whole bunch of stuff that kind of changed the positioning between me and them. So now it would be, hey, I perform at KOD every month. So then I was
Wait,
hey,
you were performing at KOD?
Yeah. And I was do you guys, because my manager was the one who was doing the showcase for it. So he would just get me on and put me in the spotlight. And so I was you guys want to come with me? Type of thing. So it went from everybody being I have this opportunity, I have this. The place where I recorded for a long time, one of them that I am still friends with actually, so I can mention his name, Kenny, Swavey, I guess I should say his rap name. He, his cousin, Daddy-O, was where I was recording for a long time. He was almost a father figure to all of us. He was great. the quality was good for the time. I definitely have better quality music now than I did at that point. But at the time, it was great. He was doing $25 an hour. It was
wow.
So, yeah, because we knew him. So it's like he brought that to the table, and everybody was bringing something similar. Everybody was bringing an opportunity that was like, okay, now we have this that we can constantly build on. There was another studio in Pompano that we went to. It was the first time that we had a studio to ourselves that we could sleep at in a storage unit thing.
Yeah.
We used to sleep there and get them to complain because you're not supposed to sleep in a storage unit.
Yeah.
No water, no food, and only one of us has a car. So it's not, and then he would leave sometimes, so it's not like we can go.
You just abandoned there for a little bit.
Right. My dad calling me at 2 a.m, like, where are you? Super mad, and I'm like, look, I couldn't come home if you wanted me to.
Yeah, can you pick me up?
I'm trapped in here.
Do you want me home? You get me.
Storage container.
Dad yelling at me, and then me making music directly afterwards. And this is all at 18, so I'm on my fresh out of high school, fucking SNES Mortal Kombat on the TV, on an old school big back TV that we had there. It was,
that's crazy.
That is.
It was vibes. It was crazy.
Damn. So
crazy lore.
Yeah, that's sick.
It was a lot. It was wild. That was Bill's, because I'm also still cool with him. We don't really talk as much, but we're still cool.
Yeah.
That was Bill's studio.
And then, how long have you been
at Asylum?
Yeah.
I've been at Asylum for 2.5 years, because all of that was 2015, 2016. And 2017 is when I went to Bill's studio and I was doing the whole thing. And I dropped Underground Level, which was my first, my first tape that I did. I was doing okay. And then I was doing Daddy-O for a while. And around 2019, the end of 2019, Zach hit me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so through Zach?
Yeah. Oh. Zach hit me up, and then he had been hitting me up, but I didn't know it was him. So I knew him from high school.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Sawgrass in Broward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broward boy.
My entire life.
Yeah. Shit, okay.
I'm a Dade boy, but I just moved to Miramar.
Yeah, so now he's a Broward boy.
No, I'm not.
It's okay, bro.
I'm born and raised in the county of Dade.
I was going to ask you, what does it say on your license, but you don't have a license plate.
Exactly. My ID's in Miami Dade.
That's the thing I'm noticing, that there's some sort of rivalry between Miami
Dade and Broward.
Yeah. I had some clients who were from Miami, and I was like, so you guys from Broward? They were like, we almost hit you. They were like,
oh, shit. That was disrespect.
Yeah, they were like, if you weren't our engineer, they were like, my instinct almost took over.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's beef.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sean, maybe not in this one because he has stories, but he could tell us stories of the shit that he's been through at the studio.
Yeah. I definitely could. I have a lot of...
You've been through some shit with some clients.
So let's talk about some favorite stuff that you have, because we would have it's not as long as I guess the next one. Yeah, because I have to intern kind of almost an hour. So growing up, what was your favorite type of media? What did you grow up on?
I grew up on cartoons and anime and video games.
Fuck yeah.
In terms of entertainment.
So like us.
Yeah, exactly.
But my anime was Dragon Ball and some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm gonna open for our producer real quick.
I grew up on Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hey, I still have the Dragon Ball shirt. I have my Hiei shirt, but I feel like I wear it all the time.
But it goes crazy. You can wear it 3 days in a row, and every day it'll be new.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's funny.
I guess he can't really speak for himself. Anime.
He can't.
No, I don't think he's really ever been in into anime. He put me onto Naruto. Well, technically, Khalil showed me the fire style jutsu when I was 10 years old. And he's like, I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, it's from Naruto. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just never knew about it after. But then he put me onto Naruto, and I was just like, damn, that's crazy.
That's funny.
I think
in terms of who put me on the anime, I think it was just Cartoon Network going, really, because my parents...
Oh, yeah, Cartoon Network was the plug for anime for us.
Yeah. My parents are, into sci-fi and stuff, more so my mom than my dad. My mom likes a lot of like fantasy stuff, so I guess she's really who gave me the capacity to have the interest for anime.
What a hunk.
Yo,
Our producer just walked in.
With the goodies for you guys, better pay for Isaac. Sean, don't worry about it.
How much was it? You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
Oh, like $70.
That's a man who just had a 7-hour session.
Like $70.
Well, with 9 technically, because I had a 2-hour after my session.
You went from $300 to $700. That's crazy.
So yeah, any anime? Because I don't know if you grew up on
Me?
anime.
I didn't grow up on anime, but my first anime that I was put onto by Fuck It and Brando was Attack on Titan. I watched the whole season 1.
Attack on Titan was your first anime?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is wild.
And
Yeah,
my
right.
second anime was Samurai Champloo.
Oh, okay, no, that's
That's
culture.
dope. That's dope as fuck.
I have the fucking the box DVD set of it.
The box?
Shout out to the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, real
What
shit.
was your guys' first video game?
Bro, that's when I could like just...
Oh my god, we'll get 30 hours out of him. One of my first video games was Spider-Man PS1, and Super Mario Bros. 3. Those two are like what I can remember as a kid.
Mine is well, I didn't really have a lot of games growing up. Poor, so I hand-me-downs. So my brother had Shut Up. Oh yeah, him money. Yeah.
the tiny.
Oh, the tiny.
Oh,
Yeah. It's it was either Game Boy or PS1. On Game Boy, it was like Dragon Quest Monsters that my brother had.
That's right.
From like not even Game Boy Color, just like the shitty like you can't play in the car because there's no light. And then either Ape Escape or like fucking. Remember they had like Soul Calibur? It was just random like just hand me down shit. I remember I had like ants.
Ants Life?
No, Bugs
Oh,
Life.
Bugs Life.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a spread.
A spread, yeah, that's crazy.
A spread. Those were like Fighting Force. There's a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, it's like around PS1, Game Boy shit.
Yeah.
I never had a GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you? What was your first game?
My first game was... My mom got me into video games.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my first...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she likes video games, and she was like, try this. You'll like it. Like,
Dope. Wow. I've never heard a mom
Putting their son onto video games is fire.
My first video game was Zelda the Ocarina of Time on Nintendo
Oh,
64.
shit.
I feel like that's just an iconic first.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was too young to read at the time because I was like 6. So my mom would read what they were saying to me, and then she would read like the.
Damn, it's like a story time type of shit, but you can play.
That is very wholesome. Wow, I want to do that with my kids. What the fuck?
That is cool.
She would read it to me and read the walkthrough, so I know what to do, and then because it was before you could do save states via the system as opposed to
to have it on a card. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
You didn't have a cartridge?
Well, each cartridge has an individual save. So, like, if I were to give you my Zelda, you would have my save.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So I had like somebody else's cartridge because my dad got it from like a yard sale or whatever. It was back when you could still get
crazy shit off the yard sale. Yeah,
It
it's like one of the finest games of all time. I've never played it, but like it's renowned.
Yeah,
You get it
I
at a yard sale. Fucking Spider-Man 2. Oh yeah, I got it at a yard sale. The type of shit. Like pretty much.
Speaking of, now you said a Nintendo game apart from Mario. Mario Sunshine was one of those games for me as a kid. That was one of those games that I remember vividly on the GameCube. But that's beautiful, dude. I wish
that's so sweet. Like it warms my heart just to hear that. Just
does your mom still like video games? Does she still?
Yeah, she plays with my sister now. My sister's like 11, so or she's 12.
That's nice.
That's cool.
That's very sweet. They say on this podcast is just two guys that hate each other, but no, it's actually two guys that hate each other and wholesome moments. Come on, guys.
I love you.
Love you too, buddy.
You know what's interesting though? My mom can't really play the 3D games. Like
He was gonna
we
say
played
my mom
2D
can't read.
Mario. 2D Mario is fine. Like we could play Super Mario.
But like 3D platformers.
It makes her sick. She can't do it. And I see that
It's
a
too
lot.
much.
Yeah.
Khalil was just here.
Damn, imagine her playing Spider-Man
He was
2.
saying he gets dizzy off 3D games or just like I guess fast paced.
Oh,
games.
like first-person shooters and shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
You think
wild.
we would get sick off the Oculus Rift?
Oh my god, dude, that's like you are the game.
Yeah.
Right. But a newer kid probably wouldn't.
We were having that conversation how like back in the day our parents, let's say their entertainment was just the outside, and then ours was video games, and now kids these days are fucking putting on like glasses and are in another universe.
Yeah, literally.
Fucking,
You can literally be in space as a kid if you wanted to in those fucking VR headsets.
That's the wave, man. They're gonna, what's it called? Evangelion is gonna be the next fucking thing.
Yeah.
Evangelion or what else? What's I guess the Ready Player One.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Damn.
Do you want to tell us about like your music pages and all that? Do you want to like plug those in and?
Oh. Sean Level.
wait. You do that again, man. Come on.
It was from the depths. I don't know if
it said like the president, fucking Biden, just our fellow Americans.
Somebody said President Biden is like a Roomba. It's like he finishes like a speech and he kind of just like.
That's hilarious.
And just like turns around and goes like just leaves. Oh my god.
McConnell just
freezes.
Oh, the guy that froze up twice?
Mitch McConnell. Yeah, the fuck.
Why would you put him in front of a mic again?
God.
I don't know. The first time I was like, oh shit.
It's the people that are next. I like the reactions when he freezes because
they're
like, oh shit.
they're talking behind him, and you're supposed to focus on him, but like he just stops, and they're still talking, and they're like about like, you know what's going on in like the Pentagon, blah blah blah, and this and that, and it's like what the fuck is this? Yo, are you good, Mitch? Mr. McConnell, are you okay?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, plug your shit.
So yeah,
my everything is Sean Level.
Spell it out for him, because you know
it's
some people are.
It's SEANLEVEL, not SHAWN, and that's it on everything. My Instagram is SEANLEVELZ though, because regular Sean Level's already taken. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I have you as Sean Levels just because I thought.
Everybody does. When I look at their contacts,
nope.
Except for Koki, he has me as Mugiwara no Sean.
Oh shit! I have you as Sean Level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have you. I actually just have you as Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it on everything.
Yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want? Is there any projects coming up that you're working on?
Yeah.
Cyber Hearts Radio is coming soon. It's
Yes,
gonna
sir.
have everybody from the studio, including Koki and Isaac and Sabino, hopefully.
Better.
Oh, okay.
Better.
So,
that's great, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna go to the studio right after this, and I kept looking at that monitor. I forgot that this is the camera we're talking to. We're gonna go to the studio like right exactly after this, so
Yep.
make some fucking magic.
Hell yeah.
And on the days before, it's already out. Sabino's already on that
Yep.
one. He's actually the top
Nostalgia.
song right now.
Let's
He's been
go.
going up for nostalgia.
Although the distributing platforms have been giving us issues on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my song with Sean has 0 plays
Yeah.
because I guess.
Well, it's because you're on it, but.
Shut the fuck up. It's just distributing platform.
No, we have like 1,000 though.
We do?
Yeah, on my thing it says like 1,000.
Congrats, buddy. That's
Oh,
your
maybe.
first 1,000?
No. Shut the fuck up. No. I mean, I guess I haven't checked it a little bit, but yeah, it says 0 for mine. So maybe it's just.
It's tripping.
It's
DistroKid
tripping,
has
yeah.
been tripping out.
Sabino has a whole new page because of nostalgia. They made a new page with just.
And I'm not even getting any money from it.
I mean, you don't need it.
Yeah, I'm drowning in it.
Yeah, you're drowning in it. Look at this. Look at this. 19 inches of venom.
19 inches.
That's what
That's-
Sony said. Sony
Promoted it.
Sony promoted it as 19 inches of venom.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So you know, it's that 19 inches of venom is inside my house. You know, with his thick little booty and his big thighs.
Juicy arms.
I feel like Miles Morales is not Hispanic enough for him being half Hispanic, half black.
Yeah, he should have been a little more Hispanic because he goes,
Yeah.
"Gracias, mommy."
Yeah,
Right, he's like,
A no sabo kid.
right,
Yeah.
he's like he's mostly black. He's like, he's one social class, no, he's one monetary class away from being a hard R. He's-
Jesus Christ.
Well, I was gonna say that it is kind of hard to believe that he has such a Hispanic mother but the most he says is gracias, mommy.
Yeah. Yeah. They should have made him a more balanced.
Yeah,
Right.
But
a little more. I heard this term, more of a wet black.
oh my god.
I just heard this term the other day.
I'm gonna start using that.
Wet
That's
black.
what
I heard, yeah, because there was a guy who talked about his kids, that his kids are Mexican.
It's not bad.
He's mixed with Mexican, so he calls them wet blacks. And that was hilarious, I think.
That's funny.
That's an interesting term.
Down to the soundtrack, there's just Metro Boomin, but there's no like Bad Bunny. There's no like.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah, real shit. I never
Red
had.
Alpha.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Or
he's
Daddy
Puerto
Yankee,
Rican.
yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy Yankee,
Something.
fucking any Puerto Rican reggaeton artist.
Right. And we have to bring that up for what's the end of the Spider-Verse? What's the third?
Beyond
the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, okay. So they have to do that.
Does his mom die in the comics?
Yeah. Well, in the original, in the Ultimate Universe, but then in the 616 universe, when he's changed over here, his dad dies, and that's why that's like the mainstream thing, like his dad, the cop, passing away.
His mom is dead as fuck in this next movie, I think. I don't
You
know.
think so?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think it's mom?
I
They're
think that's
gonna-
all me.
They're gonna make it, yeah, they're probably gonna make it like, oh, you think the dad's gonna die because of the game, because most people played the game.
And the comic.
Yeah, in the comic.
No. In the movie, the last one, they were pointing, oh, your dad is gonna die. Your dad is
Yeah,
gonna
exactly,
die.
yeah.
So they're pointing it towards that, and it's gonna be a misdirect.
Yeah, he's gonna save his dad and his mom fucking gets packed up.
Fuck.
But
yeah, so.
Yeah, I think we should close this one for now.
Yeah,
Just
we can
time
definitely
for
reopen
this.
this. There's a lot more we need to talk about
Hell
with
yeah.
you.
For sure.
But you'll definitely be on again soon. So
Thank you so much to our boy Sean.
Thank you for having me.
No, bro. I feel like after 2 hours of having the other podcast, this one, it felt like nothing.
yeah,
It
so
felt like
we're definitely
so,
gonna have you.
So short. So I'm so excited for having you on again. We can have you and somebody else, you and Khalil. I think that'd be good.
Oh, that'd be a good
That'd
one.
be pretty dope.
Yeah.
We're all except you know what One Piece is.
Yeah.
So yeah. And him.
Yeah, even our producer knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode and you fell in love with Mr. Sean Level just as much as we did.
We always fall in love with Sean every time we see him.
Do you wanna? Should we bring him over here?
Yeah.
Come over here with us, buddy.
Oh,
To wrap this up. Do you know what we say at the end of each episode?
I have no idea, but
We say the name of the podcast.
yeah.
So, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, 1, 2, 3.
We mean good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
I love it.
Whatever. We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. I do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you?